Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Punaktu Sahabhiryam Karavavakai Tejasvina Vadidamastu Ma Vidishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya Mrityuve Brahma Vidyacharya Nachiketa. Good morning. So we are in the 20th verse of the Pradhama Valli of Pradhama Adhyaya of Kathopanishad. There are 29 verses. So we started on 20 last class. God willing, I'll try to complete it today. Let's see. So Nachiketa is now asking for the third boon. Eyam prete vichikissa manushye astityekanayam astidi kaike etat vidyam anusishtastvayaham varanam yesha varastratiyah. Varanam means in all the boons that I am given by you, O Lord, Yeshaha Tritiya Varaha. This is going to be my third boon. What is that he asked for? Eyam prete vichikista manushya. So manushya vichikista. Vichikista is a beautiful word. This is samshayam, that is doubt. So if we take it as a disease, the cure for that, the chikissa. Chikissa, what comes as in Tamil as a chikichai. Chikissa. Chikissa is jnana. So vichikissa is a doubt. Who got the doubt? Manushya. With the Manushya, all the human beings have got a doubt. What is a doubt? Prete. Prete means pretam, the dead body. Of course, Acharya Ramanuja and Madhvacharya take it as liberated. So their inference for the question is slightly elevated, different, but the context is the same. When somebody is dead and there is a doubt, what is a doubt? Some say astityeke. I am stiti. So some say once you are dead, you do exist. Eke others, nasti. No, they are not existing. I mean, once you are dead, you are finished. Nothing else there. There is no existence of you anymore. It's called nastikavadam. Na asti. Existence is denied. The life comes to an end. Then it begs you a question. That the end is definitely there. It's going to happen. After the end, there's nothing going to be there. Then why is that papa punya, all the thing? I don't need it. And I'm not going to be there anymore. Why should I think about my papa or punya? So we outrightly reject that view. So the question has to be understood very slightly differently. It is not therefore Is it the end of my existence forever? Or instead of saying he is no more, we say it, he is no more in this body. We say, see, we are getting into the core of this Upanishad. So we are going to talk about death. Don't think it's amangalam. Don't think it's not the right thing. It is Shiva Mangalam, because once you understand the death, it is not something to be averse of. That's why this Upanishad is very important Upanishad, because it is going to crack open the difficult question we don't want to ask, we want to hide away, we are afraid of. Because like a child, the darkness is fearful, but once you face it, it's nothing. So we're going to talk about that more and more. So take it positively, what you're discussing here. So this is not about the doubt that I don't exist anymore, because if that doubt is there, Nachiketa wouldn't have wasted his time asking for Agni Vidya, because Agni Vidya is to get another life somewhere else. So reincarnation, going to another body, there is no doubt on it. But the question is, what is that Swarupam? What is that Rupam? How is it going to be? In other words, what he's asking is, when the body is down, and if I still exist, how do I exist? What is it called? And if you have learned something and you say, no, that exists, but that is mind and the andhakaranas, and it is a kind of a ghostly thing, it's a spirit of you. And that also goes away. Sukshma Sariram we saw, Karna Sariram we saw. So is there something beyond that? And if you say it is Atma, he's not asking that yet. See, the questioning is very interesting, because the question should come out of your mind with certain deliberation for the right expression of words, but no more modulation of it, because you must ask your doubt as it is. Because that, when you ask the question as it is in your mind, you are reflecting a personality. See, when you communicate, you're not communicating your words alone. You're communicating your personality with this. So, when you're on social media, you just write all kinds of things sometimes. But it is seen by everybody else. They see you as what you write, what you say. So here, as a child, he made a first question. He's going to modify the questions. As a great teacher, he's going to nurture this endowment of, or bestowing the knowledge to correct the questions. But as it is, he asked, some say that there is an Atma, some say there is no Atma. So therefore what I need is, I like to know, aham vidya etat. I want to know this. But how? Anusishtaha. With you teaching me, I want to know. Why? Why is he saying that? Is he flattering him? No. What is he asking? He's asking about death and post-death, what happens. And who is better qualified to answer that? The Lord that controls death. Therefore, he's very smart. Nachiketa is very smart. He's pointing out to them, look, therefore, I am asking this, take it as my third book. Now, because Bhashyakara gives as usual, very succinct and very beautiful text to branch out. We'll go back and touch it as we go. What he's saying is, until now, the first 19 verses, Nachiketas has advocated on behalf of human endeavor. What is that a child should do to make the parents happy? We learn from the first Boon. What is that a person should do for the community to bring hitam? So therefore he asked for the Agni Vidya for everybody's benefit. And as a result, the Guru, who was Lord Yama here, has no hesitation in answering them. He gave them away all the knowledge that he needs. And those knowledge form part the majority of the Vedas. Why? What did he give? He gave some boons, and then he gave some sadhanas to achieve those boons in this world and the life hereafter. Therefore, he gave them karma and upasana. The karma kanda and the upasana kanda. The essence of it, he gave. So by studying Kathopanishad so far, we got the essence of karma upasana samuchayam. What does it mean? Samuchayam means what? See, the story about the blind man and lame working together. The blind cannot see. The lame cannot walk. But when they are together, they can move. So karma and upasana is like that. Karma cannot give you towards Atma Jnanam, to liberation. It gives you certain things. Upasana cannot take you there, because to go there, you need, upasana is lame. It's on the mind, isn't it? Jnanendriyam, right? I see an ice cream there. My eyes see, my Jnanendriyam sees. But I need to go physically to take it. My karmendriyam had to work. So that's how God has made each instruments of your knowledge and action. They are very good in what they are meant for. But that alone cannot give you a completion towards your goal. You need to work with them. That's the reason why karma upasana has to be together. You don't just do puja, rituals, throwing flowers to God and rice to the fire, but you also contemplate. Don't just simply contemplate without doing the rituals. You see? So whatever we are doing is correct, but moving forward, we take this in mind. I recite the Vishnu Sahasranamam, then I take at least one word of it and contemplate for 5 minutes. Upasana. Like that. So why should we do this? Like in a house, if you see, in every house you have a beautiful sofa in the living room. What is a sofa is for? Because it is inviting you to just be on it, right? You come back from the office, remove the jacket, lie down. Because it hugs you, it gives you interesting comfort to your body. The inertia comes in. It promotes tamasic nature in you. The more comfort you have, fantastic food you have, your body gets tamasic state. Now, nothing wrong with this, but if you are in that, your body gets decaying fast. Therefore, you will get disembodied soon. So Veda Mata is very considerate for you and says, hey, how do I make this guy enjoy life but be healthy? So what does he do? What does she do? She gives you karmas. No. Get up 5 o'clock, get up. Enough. No more sleeping. Get up. Have a Sandhya Vandanam. Do the yogasana. have a bath, then pray to God, then go and do your housework, schoolwork, office work, come back, do this. So it is giving you rituals and things, karmas, to make you fight against the tamasic nature of you. It is absolutely no benefit for any gods that you pray to them. The gods are not waiting for your naivedya, because gods are always fulfilled. So all this is to give you a very good rigor, physical rigor, so that your body is kept intact. You have an obligation to give the body back to the God as much as possible in good condition. It's a rinam. You cannot say, oh, I don't care because body, sometimes people say, I have studied Vedanta, body is all illusion, I don't care. You have to care. It's not illusion, it is a sadhanam, ayadanam. So it is given for you for a purpose. So karma comes in to really help you to mitigate the risk of tamasa. Okay? But if you do all these rituals, mechanically you do everything else. So body is fit. But a fit body does not mean a fit mind. And they are two different bodies. They have connections. The internal mind controls the external body. There are implication, impact mutually, but they are independent. So that's why, when a physical laborer who cuts the trees all the time, his body is tiring, and he'll have a fantastic food he will eat, and then he'll go to sleep just like that. But next day he had to do the same thing again. A daily wage he gets in, but his body is conditioned, his mind is not developing anywhere. But those who works with the mental thing, they toil the mind. So mind has got basically two directions it takes you. One towards likes and dislike. Without mind, there is no likes and dislike. That's why a sheep that a butcher takes you to the butchering shop will happily eat. It is not fearful or anything. He doesn't hate the butcher. He's going to cut it. He doesn't hate it because the goat doesn't have a mind to think of this. So we have mind. The mind creates raga dvesham, like and dislikes. The raga dvesham creates shogam. Is it not? So if you're not liking something with the possessive nature of it, there's no fear of it, losing it. So raga dvesham is something mind is called chitta malina. Malina means dosha. The other side is vikshepam. Vikshepam is vikalpa, scattering. No? You sit here, I'm saying you something, I'm telling you something, but your mind is not here. You're thinking about something else. Vikshepam. So how to bring it back to mind? So like this sofa that imposes tamas in my, and therefore I take karmas to revamp my body, I need something for my mind. So Veda Mata comes there and say, look, okay, child, do this upasana. Do the Gayatri Japa. Do the Rama Bhajan, Ramanama Sankirtanam. Listen to that. Get your mind focused on it. So now you are healing your mind. So healing your body, healing your mind. Karma, upasana. So when you do this well, body gets better, and you can use the body to use your mind and do the upasanas, and you do punya karyas, then you can take the next body, the next janma, you go on like this. But then Nachiketa is asking a question that transcends this karma and upasana. Because karmas are mitigating the tamas. Rajas is somehow controlled by this upasana, because when I do upasana, my mind is calm. I don't have anger. The sattva is somewhere there, but it is not flourishing. But unless I have sattva guna, I cannot have interest in knowledge. Sattva guna is clouded with ajnanam. See, ajnani means, don't say, if I say you are ajnani, I am an ajnani, don't get hurt. I'm not calling you or calling myself as 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 a stupid person of your knowledge. No, you might have done a PhD in astrophysics. You may be the tiger in your core expertise. You are a jnani in your field. But here, ajnanam is, all of us are ajnanis. Jnanam comes in the moment we are born. Bhagavan talks about it. We take it another time. What is ajnanam? The jnanam, simply we can say, ajnanam is seeing the plurality is as real. Not knowing who I am. Atma, Swayadarishanam is not there. That's ajnanam. No. Nachiketa is now moving towards that. And how to capture that? He has not he didn't ask the question directly. But he's saying, because the questions I asked so far, the boons I got so far, are about transcending this body and going to Swarga. Therefore, the death is a transient agent, transferring agent. Therefore, he anchors the question to death and say, post-death, what am I going to be? This is what, again, he's asking for. Manushyas want to know, he's a paropakari. Because maybe Nachiketa already knows everything else. And even if you know it, you must learn it from the Guru, because Guru is going to show it to you. The Anubhuti is going to come. By knowing, you get a knowledge. And great people who know, you can read books and anybody can give a lecture on anything else, because it's just a knowledge and verbal diary. I know I read everything and find everything and say, oh, I just articulated well. I am not a jnani, right? The jnanam comes from the anubhuti. The anubhuti is Vedanta. Vedam is finished. So, what is therefore asking? It's simply, he is asking for Atma-jnana. So, this is what this particular sloga is about. So, from there onwards, we are going to go into the Atma-jnanam. A transition happens in our learning. Okay. Then, Lord of Death looked at it. Oh my God, this child, amazing. He's asking for something else. So, can I therefore give it to him? See, Vedanta is not, sometimes you go in a train, somebody asks you, hey, I understand you teach Vedanta. What is it? What about Vedanta? What is this? You don't talk to them, you don't tell them about it. Because it is not something to toil around. It's not a conversational piece. Even if you go to a great gurus and say, look, I want to know about mukti, moksha. Please teach me Kathopanishad or Kathopanishad. And the Acharya would say, very, very nice child, can you please clean up this front room and come back? Or can you please do this mantra? Or can you go and do this Bhagavata class? There's a Bhagavata class going on. Go and listen to Bhagavatam. They're not refusing to give you that knowledge. They are not sure that you are capable of handling it. Because Vedanta is going to make everything upside down. What you thought is going to be the eternal truth is going to be completely destroyed and dismantled and thrown away. And you don't want that. When Bhagavan say in Gita, after teaching everything, whatever need to be told to Arjuna, in the 18th chapter, he says, Itam te na tapaskaya, na bhaktaya kadachana, na cha ashrushena achyam, achamam yaya asuyati. Itam te, hey Arjuna, itam, all this I told you, na tapaskaya, one who does not do tapas, na bhaktaya, one who is not devoted, katachana, whatever time, whenever, at no time, what should not do? This vachyam, don't say all these things. Nacha asrusheva. Asrusheva means who is not interested to listen to it. You know, you ask a question, and when the teacher is giving an answer, you go on to somewhere else. That means you are not fit to receive the answer. So this is the rarity of this. That's how it is kept. It's a good thing. It's a paramaragasyam. Not because it is they don't want to tell you because they want to keep it themselves. That's kind of a abuse thrown on these scholars or the Brahmins. The Brahmins are elite class and they don't teach anybody else. No, they are holding this wonderful fire, even burning them. But they can't transfer to anybody else because you need the yogyata for it. Adhikaratvam, you need it. So without adhikaratvam, you cannot do that. So this Acharya, here the Veda, who is Acharya, Lord of Death, Yama, so pleased with this boy, but he is not willing to teach him that. So he needs to test him. So he says, Devai Ratrabi Vichikisitam Pura Nahi Swadnyayam Anuresha Dharmaka Anyam Varam Nachiketa Vranishva Mam Prosirati Masu Jainam. Interesting. He says, oh Nachiketa, O child, Devai Ratrabi Vishikisitam Pura. Pura, in those days itself, I mean, even before you even born, he, all the devas, all the angels, all the demigods, they too. Vishikatisam. This suspicion, doubt, samshayam, they had it. It's not that devas knows these things. You see in another Upanishad where Agni, Vayu, and Indra, not knowing Atma, they fight against the Brahman just to be humiliated that they know nothing. So all those gods that they are doing what they need to do to maintain this universe still have this doubt. I mean, they have not got salvation yet. So he's elevating the results of the question that he asked to a state and saying, hey child, what are you asking? This is not something that I can really toss around. Even the great gods did not know it. So this cannot be easily understood. Nahi suvijnayam. This you cannot inherit, you cannot grasp these things. So it is even the gods cannot grasp it. So you are a child, you cannot grasp it. And in the case Nachiketa is thinking, why cannot grasp it? I just repeated Agni Vidya just like that. Whatever he said, I brought it back. So Dharmaraja says, it's because it is Eshaha Dharmaha. This is dharma. This Atma, Anuhu. Here, dharma here, Anuyeshaka dharma. This Atma is like subtle. Here, dharma means Atma. Actually, dharma means Atma. Dharma is Satyam. No. Dharma means right and wrong, morality. That's also dharma. Dharma actually means dharanat iti dharma. That which sustains is dharma. Because the moral codes sustains the world, the moral codes also called dharma. The Pava Punya sustains your samsara, it's so called dharma. So sustaining is satyam. So dharma actually means satyam. Dharma kshetre, kurukshetre. There, dharma, the first dharma kshetre, there it is kshetram. The kshetragyan is dharma hai. The dharma is atma. So Atma has taken this body, Kurukshetra, it converts the body to an action field by doing karma. So that transition of Atma doing karma, that means the Karta, Bhokta, Bhavam comes out, is the duel in the Mahabharata Yuddham. The whole Bhagavad Gita is that first line. Dharma Shankaram, we say. But Dharma Shankaram means that I don't know how to do, what to do in this case. Why you have Dharma Shankaram? Because you know Dharma. Here Dharma is the righteousness. But you are the Dharma because you are also Atma, because you know it conscious, you are the witness of it. The Shankaram comes because you are doing against Dharma. See? So here Dharma is Atma. So, Eshaha Dharmaha Anuhu. Very subtle. Therefore, Anyam Varam Nachiketo Purnashava. Therefore, Yama wants to escape. He says, Nachiketa, please choose another Varam. Why? He's saying, Mam Uparosirati Ma Sujainam. See, Uparostam here, it's beautiful, he says, this Uparosihi, I mean, don't pester me. This the kind of phrase you use only when you talk to a child. You know, child says, give me ice cream. The mother says, no, I'll give you chocolate. No, give me ice cream. No, you take chocolate. No, give me ice cream. They say, please don't pester me. You know, that kind of thing. He's saying, he look at the child and said, child, please don't do this. Why? Arthashajayena. Because I want to be free. Because I cannot answer this because this is the big one. So Yamadharma Raja is trying to escape his big burden of imparting the superior knowledge. Heart of heart, he is happy. But the reason he is doing it, not because he is unable to do it, because he's going to show it. He is testing the adhikaratvam of Nachiketas. Does he have the keen interest to acquire this? No. Your son comes to you and say, Dad, I want to do this Oxford exam, Maths Olympiad I want to do, because my friend is doing. It's very glorified, coveted one. Okay, you say, excellent, son, I'll teach you, I'll give you coaching, but you need to work 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day. Can I do that? He'll say, let me think that. Maybe I'll do next year. See, the moment you put the prayatnam, efforts needed, your interest is gone. Anything in life, even us. hey, I really want to achieve this one. Can you really do that? It's difficult. Maybe not. Why can't I wish? Just a wishing. So is he trying this way? Has he got what it takes? Mukshutvam. Has he got a mukshutvam? Because you know about this Tatvabodha. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sambannaha. Vivekam, Vairagyam, Samadhamadi, uh, mental discipline, and Mokshutvam. The absolute intense. See, in anything you do in life, once you're committed to do, there must be the intensity of purpose decides how you do it. It's not intelligence. Intelligence will come, resources will come, money will come, everything will come. Is your purpose straight? Is the purpose well established? The ultimate Shraddha is a booster of the Mumukshutva. So he's asking that. Let's see what the child is going to say. So once he said that, Nachiketa replies, Deveratrabi Vichiktisvam Kila Tvam Shamrityo Yan Sugyeyamata Vakta Cha Asya Tvatriganyo Na Labhyo Na Anya Varastulya Etasya Kaschit. Nanyo Varastulya Etasya Kaschit. Okay. Devai Rathabi Vichikisvam Kila. The kila is a good kila in Sanskrit verses is used like it's an exclamation. Alas, oh, like that. Oh, are you saying this one? Devai, even devas also Vichikisam. So this itam is doubtful to even to devas. Are you saying, oh Lord? Are you saying, oh Mrityu? Are you saying it is that? Then you say that it cannot be known. So he is repeating. You see, when somebody is saying you don't take it because it is somebody else is going to read it or use it, and they are superior people or something like that, then you can ask the question: are you saying it is for superior people and they are trying to consume it? Then I want it. See, he's putting his own words, turning back. You are saying, oh Lord of death, devas cannot know it. And you also say it is very difficult to understand, very difficult to know. And therefore, you seem to know this fact. Therefore, you should be the greatest guru to impart this fact. So he's saying, you know this is so rare. You know that even devas are struggling. You know that it's very difficult to understand for people like me, which means it needs a very capable guru. And who else is there for me than you? Tvadrk, like you, Asya Vishaya, in this subject, in this matter, na labhyaha. So I cannot gain anybody else as my guru. So it's not a flattery, but I think he's put him on a nice pedestal. You are the one to teach me. I want this one. So he is explaining back his mumukshutvam and his vivekam, that I understand why that it is important. Therefore he says, I don't want anything else. Tulyaha etasya. Nothing can match this one. So he's persisting. Now, Raja already seen his Samadhama Gunadis because he has been very pious, he has been very focused. Shraddha was there. He could repeat everything else. But here he has shown mumukshutvam, that he's got a desire to think. He's qualified now to really get this one. Okay. Then Yama comes back to him. Okay, is that so? Then I'm going to ask you. He's trying a trick. The child asks for ice cream. It's cold time. Ice cream is not good. I say, I'll give you chocolate. No, I don't want chocolate. Biscuits? I don't want biscuits. The toy? I don't want. I take you to the park. You see, you start to entice the child to take the mind away from this. So here, Yamatra Maharaj says, Shadayushaka putra bautran vrinishva bahun pashun hasti hiranyam aswan bhumir makatayatanam vrinishva swayam sa jiva sharado yavadichisi. I'm going to offer you Satayushara, 100 years, hundreds of years of life. To who? Putra Pautran Pranishva. Pranishva. Let you get it. I opt for, select for this, for having lineage. Let you have children. See, he's telling that to a child. So what is therefore implied? He's giving, look, child, I will bless you to so that you get married to a beautiful girl, and then you lead a nice family life, and you have children get married, and they get grandchildren, and your children and grandchildren will for hundreds of years, and you see them. That means I get more life. You see, this is always a blessing that we seek, right? Especially in India. You must get married. You must do your dharma, you must get a dharma patni. Then you must get a child. It's gone to such a ridiculous proportion, and they even lost the sense of balance and say, if I don't have a child, they feel it is a sin. I committed a sin. Or if I don't have a son, something wrong. So they went to the obscene stupidity. But it's okay. In certain value system, they have that. But here he's offering to match the value system. If you want that one, I'm going to give you that one. Right. If I have all these children, then I need to support them. He says, no problem. Bahu. Bahu means plenty of. Pashu, Hasti, Hiranyam, Aswa. I'll give you Pashu. Pashu means all the cattle, In Vedas, Pashu is the milk, and the milk product is set as the main thing for your richness, resources. And it's a rare commodity. Here you can take it as all that you need to live a comfortable life. I'll give you bahun, plenty. Okay. But I need to really show my power to people. I'll give you hasti. I'll give you elephants. Because elephant is when you go with you've got an elephant in your home, you are like a king. Protection for you. Well, okay, elephant is fine. But I had to walk around, go around. I'm not a lower middle class man. I want to be a rich person. So in those days, richness is horse and ratans. And I give you ashwam. I give you horses. Or these days, if you have Nachiketa, if you go to Yama, he may give me, okay, Lamborghini, Merc, S-Class, Tesla, whatever car you want. I give you horses. But fine, but if you give me a horse and elephants and cattle, no, it's quite easy to get what is expensive car? What are the expensive car? Porsche, I can get a Porsche. But can I maintain it? No. So if I get an elephant, how am I going to maintain it? Or eat one breakfast, he eats 10 tons of food. So he's giving you hiranyam, dravyam, nidhis. Hiranyam is a measure of your wealth, right? Especially in India. How much you wear. I'll give you all that. So he is giving everything that you need in this world. Vrinishva, Mahadat, Yatanam. Mahat Yatanam. So you get Ayatanam. Mahat Ayatanam. Ayatanam means a place of domicile or a kingdom or a place, whatever you want. I mean, you get a real estate. It's not enough to have bank balance. All the children have grandchildren and many cars in the garage and stock markets, bank balance. I need real estate. One house in Piccadilly, one in Paris, one in Switzerland. I want to have farmhouses. Whatever you want, take it on earth. But please, 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 Soyam Chijivo, Sharado, please, um, you live very happily as you like with this. How long I can live? Yavat Sharadaka. As many years you want to live, you live. Because I said certain numbers, certain years. Maybe he wants more. So I give him everything that he wants in this world. And he said a beautiful word. He said, Sharadaha. Sharad means spring. So instead of saying years, he says seasons, right? Seasons repeat. So every Sharad means every year. He would have said every winter. And how many winter you want to last? You would say enough one winter, right? So he doesn't want to diminish his life. He says, how many spring you want to last? Many springs. Bring it on. Spring is happiness for me. So this is all just a rasam, I'm just saying. So Yavasharada, as you wish. Ichasi. You please decide. So he's giving him everything that you want in this world. If that is not enough, he's not thinking. This child is a smart child. I give him everything in this world. I given him all the resources, real estate, money. I give him enough life. If you're very careful in listening, you would have noticed Lord of Death did not say you live forever. What did he say? As many years you want to live. So he put the ball on his court because you can only offer what you can deliver. This Lord of Death is impossible to take away the Markandeya's life. Brahman came and gave him a kick. So there is a limit what he can do. He has no power of making somebody get the anubhuti to be one with the Brahman. But he can extend his life. So he put this very gently, whatever years you want, I'll give you. Then he thinks, maybe this child is thinking, all this is no good. There is a generational kid. They have different lifestyles and different thing. They may be thinking something else. So he's telling him, oh child, if you are thinking, yadi manyase varam etulyam. Etat tulyam. Etat tulya means equal to this. Whatever is equal or better than this, yadi manasya, manyase, in your mind, if you have this, any of the ideas you have, please opt for it. Pranishva, along with Vittam Chiranjeevikamcha. Here he is giving, okay, maybe this 200 years, 300 years, he's not happy. Maybe if I tell him as many years you want, so let me give him something. I'll give him, he'll be a Chiranjeevi. What is Chiranjeevi means? You will be there for the entire Kalpa. What is Kalpam? Kalpam is when a Srishti and Pralayam in between the time frame is Kalpa. Kalpitam, we'll go there later. Kalpam is the duration of the time when everything is avyaktam to vyaktam. Everything that is unmanifest become manifest. I have a pralayam every day, nitya pralayam. I go to sleep. When I go to sleep, all my senses, everything is gone. I'm not man. I'm not a woman. I'm not a Raja. I lost all my identity. I have no disease. I have no pain. I have no pleasure. I have no hunger. I have no thirsty. Everything is gone into the sleep, layam. And then next day morning, pralayam is finished. Srishti. I get up. Brahma Muhurtam, I get up. Oh, I am this person. I have to now go to the office. I rush to my world. So this happens every day. For the Virata Purusha also it happens. When it happens for him, it is called Mahapralayam, not Nitya Pralayam. So when I go to bed and sleep, I have not become jnani or something like that. When I get up, I don't. I get exactly the same way. I go to bed, with all my vices, all my bad qualities. I go to bed and I'm sleeping. Even my enemy will come and look at me and he'll say, "Look at this guy, helplessly sleeping like a child," because he doesn't see my evil qualities. Next day morning, what happens? I get up exactly the same person like this. If sleep could cure me and make me pure, then everybody become pure the next day. Liam does not make a bit of a difference to who you are. It basically hides you. It basically gives you a comma. So you come back exactly as you are. So when you do tapas, when Ravana did tapas, so many years of tapas, meditating, forgetting everything else, and when he wakes up from the tapas in front of the God, what happened? He came back to what he wanted to be. Make me achieve this, achieve that. So your Rakshasa guna is not going to go. But if you want to live until then, it's called Chiranjeevi. So like Ashwatthama is considered to be Chiranjeevi because he got that power. But his Chiranjeevi life is like a hell because Bhagavan took his third eye. Unhealable fire is raving him. So he need this Navanidam. He needs Navanidam. This in Mount Kailash, the Tibetan monks believe that this kind of a figure just wander around looking for Navanitam. That butter, the healing thing is Atma Jnana. So he says, I'll give you Chiranjeevi. Not like Ashwatthama, of course, happily. So you do that. So you can be a Mahabhoma. Okay, you may not like this. I said I give you a land, real estate, yeah? You may worry that I may give a real estate in Sahara, right? No, no, no. You take the earth, whole earth is yours. So Nachiketa, I'm giving you everything else. Karomi, I'll do this. You become an enjoyer. Kamanam tva kama bhajam. Kama bhajam means whatever you think you enjoy it. So he's opened the floodgate to you. Take everything you want. It's all for you. He now thinks, I have given everything to him. This child is with his both hands on his hip. He's just looking at him and say, no, I don't want it. So he knows this child is a stubborn child. What can I do to him? So he thinks. He's a smart child. He knows about all this Swarga, everything. He got for the Agni Vidya as well. So the Ikaloka Prapti is not enough for him. So I must give him Paraloka Shuga. So I have to really show him, child, I'm going to show you what you can get when you leave this earth. So he's saying, Ye ye kama durlabha martyaloke sarvan kama shantata pratasyava. Ima ramaha sharadaha sadhurya nahitrusha lambaniya manushahi abir mat tattabihi paricharayasva. Nachiketo maranam ma anuprachhi. He is now pleading. He's saying, oh Nachiketa, whichever the pleasures you have not got, ye ye kamaha durlabaha. Durlabha means difficult to attain. Ye ye, whatever kama, whichever kama that you cannot get, where mrityaloke. Martyaloke means this loka, not mrityaloka, martyaloka, where you die. Where you die in this earth. It means in the earth, whatever that you cannot get. Freely choose those things. Chantataha pratasyava. Sarvan chantataka. Sarvan kaman chandasa. Whatever you desire, you ask for it. He says, in case you ask for that to be in this world, Ima means here, in this world, Ima Rama Ramaha. Ramaha. Ima Ramaha. Rama means Rama who is take your heart away. Attractive, enchanting ladies are there. Purvashi, Tilotra, Ramba, all this kind of Devakanikas are there. Sarataha, Saturya. Sarataha means you have vehicles. Pushpamanam is there. Take you from place to place. Forget about maintenance of elephants and hearts and everything. Forget all that things. Saturya. So all these ladies there, they come with the vahanas, the vehicles, and they also play music. They make you happy. So na lambainihi manushyahe. Idarsha. So you will take like this. Na idarsha. So this woman, this woman, lambaniya manushyahe. So you cannot really find out these things in the earth. That means you cannot attain, he's enticing him. All these beautiful ladies with all these facilities to come and serve you, you can't find in the earth. Abhi mat pratabihi. So mat means I'm offering all this to you. With that, paricharayasva. So what do I do? What do you do with all these women with all these resources? Let them be serving you. Let you be served by you. It's a child. So they come as your maids, serving maids. They will do everything that you want. Oh Nachiketa, Maranam Ma Nuprakshi. Please, don't ask about the Marana. Don't ask about it. So he's pleading. Okay. I can take one more. Let's see how it goes. So he has finished. He exhausted his offer. So I have given you what you want in this world. I've given you the whole world. I've given you the other world. Whatever you want, I've given you. But in return, please, don't ask me about the death. See, why is he pleading? Suppose a child says, look, you don't want to give me ice cream? I don't want anything. I don't want your chocolate. I don't want your biscuits. It goes away. What will the mother think? Mother cannot eat. She'll long for it. What can I do? I can't give this ice cream. He's not feeling well, but how do I convince him? Same mentality is in Lord of Death. He's a Mahatma, isn't it? How am I going to make the child happy? But if he says, I don't want anything, you have your third bone, I don't want it, then I got the big rinam. I have to really solve this one. I failed my word. So he's tapam. So he's literally pleading to him that let me be giving you this form. Are you okay for I take 10 minutes? Or we can have it another class?
Yeah, you can. You can. I don't know about others. As far as I'm concerned, definitely you can.
Um, or maybe I give a stop here and then we can finish with the next class. Okay, I'll do that.
Sure, it's up to you.
Yeah,
Convenience
that's fine.
regarding.
So we stop here. So there are only three slokas. Next class we can do a summary of it. So Nachiketa is now standing in front of Lord of Death with his hand on his hip, is tight-lipped, not happy with whatever Yamaraja is telling him. So what he's going to ask is to persist that all that you said is not used to me, because he has proved to Yamadharmaraja that I have the intense desire to attain moksha. Mokshatvam he has proven. He has already proven to him that he's got a samadhama qualities, he's got a mental discipline to listen to him, uh, control of his senses, all that he has shown. Now you need to show vairagyam and vivekam. Vairagyam means that all that he has given, he's going to discard it. And he's going to discard it not because he's got a very stubborn desire to attain moksha. He had a vivekam. What does a vivekam means? Vivekam means nitya, anitya, vastu vivekam. This one particular surgical knife you carry, you can unravel everything else. What is a surgical knife does? Surgical knife cut this knot, the knot of ajnanam, and separate what is nityam, what is anityam. That's called discrimination. That intellectual discrimination becomes a habitual tendency in you, in us, that anything I deal with this in this world, no matter whether it's the food I eat or the dress I buy or the phone I buy or the office matters I engage with, I keep in the back of the mind this balanced look: what is eternal, what is temporal. So if I give an example how this waking helps. So you're doing a performance appraisal or some conflict resolution and somebody made a mistake, use a wrong word, foul word, then if you jump on the person as a wrongdoer, you'll have an issue because he may have done many right things. You wound him. Then you have to take a balance. This behavior of him will also go. That is anityam because he did not behave like this before. He behaved like this now. So he will not behave like this in the future. So it has got a temporal nature in it. If that matter is temporal, why should I lose my sleep on it? It is gone. So the cure that I take in resolution for this conflict is not dwelling on what he has done 200 times to make it more wounding to him. I have to record them, but I have to give him what the future thing that he has to do, even though it is anityam, but it gives you even anitya sukham to others, not anitya dukkam to anybody else. Because everybody will forget this problem. They will walk away. The hurt will not hurt you long time. This is the beauty about life, you know. The memory comes in, the ignorance comes in, and it takes away this fear. That's why, you know, when somebody is dead, you go to that eulogy, you sing a praise about them, and you even everybody will philosophize the death time. What is her life? Is what is her? Nothing in permanent in this life. For the next 3 hours, you know, that stays in your mind. You're kind to others. Then you ignore it. So even the thought is anityam. But the ability to take this benchmark in appraising your thoughts and actions, the words and actions and thoughts, with the anitya vastu vivekam, gives you a very different context to deal with this. He's going to prove that one. So at the next class, we will finish this one and we complete the Prathama Valli. So maybe within 45 minutes we can finish. So we go through this 3 and summarize it. And then we go to the second chapter, second Valli, where it is about Yamadharmaraja's reply to Nachiketas, because Nachiketas modifies this. And as an include to that, we will go back to the Bhashya content, which will give us a little bit of more contemplation for it. So we stop it there. Thank you. Om Sakana Bhavatu. Sakanau Punattu. Sakabhiryam Karavavahai. Tejasvinamadidamastu.
Namastu.
Ma Vidvishavahai.
Mavidvishavahai.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om
Shanti.
Harihi Om Tat Sat.
That's it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank
you much.
We'll
Thank you.
meet next Sunday as usual. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.